What's up, guys? It's T. Kyle here, and happy weekend. I am here with my Dunkin' Donuts, as always. Fucking mobile ordering didn't work this morning, though. Fix that shit. Anyway, I just got up, showered, and there's already drama. I had something completely different that I wanted to rant about today. And then overnight, Trisha Paytas left the Celebrity Big Brother house. And I am shocked. I am disappointed. I am upset. I am heartbroken. I am shook. So we need to discuss it. Because literally, I got up today and I was just like, maybe she went back. Hoping maybe she went back. Because I love this show. It is the best part of the summer. I was so looking forward to it. And nope. Legend is snapping on Twitter. Oh my God. We're gonna discuss this in real time today, everyone. So let's back up a little bit. So last night there was an eviction ceremony and Trisha was safe. And I guess something right after the show happened and she walked out of the house and quit and is going to be coming back to America. I have so many thoughts about this because, one, as a viewer, I'm bummed because there's really not much to watch for anymore. I mean, this will be day 12, and the drama just started to pick up like 2 days ago. And it started to pick up pretty quick. So I was like, okay, finally, something's happening. Because last season, the whole David's dead thing with Miss New York happened. David's dead.
No, he's not.
You can't. On, I think it was day 6 or day 7. It happened in the first week. And then there was drama from the get-go. And it was fast. And then this season been like really nothing has happened, but Trisha was kind of caught in this web of tension that was just starting to build up and it was getting really good. So me, as a reality TV fan and, someone who watches these shows and is, loves these reality moments, we were on the brink and then she left. And as the viewer, I was, and I don't know if she's gonna watch this, but as a viewer, what it seemed like was the booing that happened during the eviction ceremony, because it's in front of a live audience, so you can hear the audience reaction to your face. She got booed, and then Jordan and Sam laughed at her, or they were just goofing off and they laughed on the couch, and that seemed to be what made her snap. Obviously, I think everything else played into it, but that seemed to be the moment. And I was sitting there and I was just like, fuck, like don't let it get you, because that's what Big Brother is all about, is they manipulate you with the booing, with the cheering, and all these just little things that they kind of plant, like all the secret missions and the hidden missions and, the games, all that stuff is meant to fuck with you. And so they fucked with her and they pushed her buttons and I was like, fuck no, like I know you're smarter than that. Don't let it play you. And I think she let it get to her and I was like, fuck no. I mean, it's just a TV show, but I really thought she was gonna win. I'm not even just saying that because I think, I'm a fan of hers. I really think she would have made it far. I think it would have been her. I think Jordan probably would have made it really far because he's, young and he's hot and he has that fan base out there. Who else do I think? Well, I think they're gonna drag Sarah out through that house for a while. But I really think she would have made it to the final and I was just like, fuck, no. Because what happens with the Americans and on Celebrity Big Brother, because it is in the UK, is that the audience doesn't know them. So they boo them, they hate them. They are usually the ones that are up for eviction first because the UK people think that, it's an easy 3 or 4 people that they can get out in the beginning. But then what happens is, because the show happens every single day, you really get to learn people's personalities really fast. And so, you know, she has an amazing personality, and I think they would have picked onto it. And, you know, as less people are in the house, more people get eliminated, you get more airtime, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I feel bad because she went, I mean, I'm guessing she went on YouTube and she watched what people were saying about her. And the one guy, Paul, is disgusting. The way he's acting in the house is just vile. And I wish that she would have stayed in the house just to tell him that. If you're gonna leave the house, fine. But I wish she would have just stayed in, and maybe the house would have shown her what he said in the house, and she could have just fucking let him have it, because he was body shaming her in the confessional, and it just was not cool. I'm bummed out because, you know, I didn't want her to have a bad experience. I wanted her to have fun. You know, the show is so entertaining, and it's so, because it's only 4 weeks, it's just an easy summer watch, and it's so fun, and the drama is so good, and the music is good, and it's just, the confessionals are great. I mean, it's just such a good show, and I really thought she would make it to the finale, and so I'm bummed and I'm disappointed, but I'm also excited because now she'll go back to LA and she'll just go back to making videos, and you know, it's whatever. But I was hoping for, I don't know, I liked watching her with Sandy and Helen, and I think that her and Brandy would have probably bonded and would have really given the guys in the house a piece of their own medicine, and really just fucking went in on them, because the guys were being so gross. And I think I wish the producers in the house would have played into that a little bit more, because the guys are the ones that are behaving like assholes, and they really should have played that with the women and really gotten the women together to go up against these dudes that were, you know, slut shaming them and body shaming them and making these comments about them. But instead, they were pushing Trisha's buttons. They were pushing Sarah's buttons. She's a mess in this house. I mean, no offense to Girls Aloud fans, but like they're stringing Sarah along on something. And I think even Trisha said, which I noticed as a viewer, and then Trisha said something on Twitter about it. Where is it? Sarah Harding is mentally unstable in the house, and they are enabling it in ways I can't speak about. Oh my God. And I guess this guy Paul only has 3,000 followers on Instagram and was mocking Trisha for being like a digital internet celebrity. And then Katie Price, who was like in the UK, was mocking Trisha, and Trisha said, "Hey, Katie Price, it's not weakness when you walk away from a toxic situation. It's weakness to stay in one like you did with your marriages." Ooh. See, this is, and like I'm reading her rants right now on Twitter. I was reading them on my way to Duncan, and I was just like, fuck, I wish she would have stayed in the house and just let them have it, you know? Trisha was being mistreated in the house. The guys were picking on her. And the producers in the house weren't doing enough to sort of counter that. And the booing at the live audiences was the last straw. It just, you know, broke. It was the final button that got pushed. And it sucks because honestly, if you look, and this is, you can all see this if you look at it. I'm not just making this up. If you look at their YouTube page, all the videos that have her in the thumbnail have 5-10 times more views. And all the tweets that have her in it are the ones that get 1K retweets. The other ones, sorry. So I think the producers kind of fucked up, and, you know, should have done more. They should have stepped in and helped bring the women together for a hot second there. I don't know. Why do I care so much about this? I'm like ranting on a Saturday morning about a reality show that's in the UK. Because it's so good. It's such a good show. And I don't think I'm gonna watch anymore. I mean, I like Brandy, but she's really laying low. And honestly, she's playing the game pretty well. I think she's definitely, her head is in it. And that's why I wish Trisha would have just held on for like one more night, because I saw her bonding with Brandy and I was like, I know Brandy will talk her down from leaving and will be able to kind of get her in the right headspace. And I hope, I don't know if Trisha's watching this video of me talking about her, but Brandy did defend you. Brandy was defending her against, I think Paul and I think Jordan and Sam. She, you know, let them know that their comments were not appropriate and were fucked up. And I think she told the one guy, she was like, shut the fuck up, typical Brandy fashion. And so I wish the house would have played that little bit, like the producers of the show, because, you know, the booing and stuff, they manipulate that audience out there. I've been told by little birdies that because the booing in that house, if you get booed at a live eviction, it will change that person's mood overnight. Like Miss New York, that was her biggest downfall in the beginning, was she was getting booed. She got booed in the beginning when she entered. She got booed when she was up for nomination, and she was like, fuck this, I don't want to be here, everyone hates me. And the house kind of turned on her, but then the tides turned and she made it to the final four and they all loved her. And, you know, Gemma Collins, I ain't fucking doing it, big brother.
I've had enough of playing games. Fucking hell. Gemma, you silly cunt.
Queen Gemma, like, wanted Tiffany to win Miss New York. And I'm disappointed at the possibilities that could have been. But we did get a lot of good moments. And Trisha, if you're watching, don't fucking kill me for all the screenshots that I posted on Twitter. Every single shot of her laying in bed was so funny. She'll appreciate it, I think. She has that entire calendar of photos of her crying, so it'll be fine. But I'm glad I didn't film my Big Brother review last night, because I was editing my video game series and was gonna finish that and then turn this on and film my week 2, like, whatever, review and talk about the drama in the house and who I think was gonna go home next and who I think is gonna win, who I like, who I don't like. And then I got a text message that literally said, my thoughts and prayers are you, my thoughts, let me look at it. My thoughts and prayers are with you during this trying time. And my heart sank because I thought someone died. And I was like, what? What? And then I went on Twitter and everyone was adding me. They were like, oh my God, oh my God. And I was just like, ruined my night. Ruined my summer, honestly. Ruined my year. We're about to go to World War III. There's still no Carly Rae Jepsen album. There's still no new Kelly Clarkson album. Serena Williams is not playing in the US Open this summer. Here in New York, all the way yonder down there. And Trisha Paytas left the celebrity Big Brother house. What is there to live for? This Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. And my egg and cheese wraps. Dunkin' Donuts mukbang, new thing. Yeah, that was, oh my God. I'm like waiting for her to respond to me because I don't know, she's fucking livid. Oh my God, she's like, she's so livid. Oh my God. Ooh. Anyway, yeah, so this was not what I had planned to rant about today. I don't know, maybe I'll save this, post this, and then post my other rant. I'm really excited to see if I get a bunch of hate comments on this video like I did in the last video I did, where everyone was like talking shit about me in the comments, and I was like, okay, like whatever. Thanks for watching, bitch. Like, seriously. In other side personal news, my skin looks great today. My week of products, I think, are working. I am down to 167. I weighed in this morning. Snatched. My hair is wet still, but whatever. I got compliments that it like looks redder in like real life this week. And I was like, okay, slay, because I'm taking hair pills, so I don't know. I look more SPF. I'm using a new powder. But I'll talk about that in my favorites video. Okay, so that's the end of this rant. Trisha, we still love you. And don't hate me for all the screenshots that I posted of you on Twitter and the ones from last night's episode that I want to take and post on Tumblr. Love you so much. Can't wait for your next single. Freaky outsold Kylie Minogue. Your wig is snatched. That's all for this video. I can't believe I just ranted on a Saturday morning for 20 minutes about a reality show that's not even taking place in this country. Is it that serious? Yeah, it is.